Hi, so we are walking to the park on a beautiful Saturday. Fall arrived, just, right on cue pretty much. And I'm feeling very guilty because I told a friend I would go to the Ren Fair today. And she even offered me a ride with her boyfriend, and they're wonderful people. But I'm going to show you some buildings instead of just my stupid face. Walking around Park Slope. I had a seat in a car to go to the fair today with very cool people, and the weather was so, shockingly cold and kind of foggy and damp that I was scared off. Because I don't handle temperatures below 70 degrees very well, being from Florida. We wear wool coats if it drops below 70. So anyway, now it's sunny and beautiful, and I had another offer for a ride, but it's already too late in the afternoon. I'm going to Prospect Park to hang out with some friends or acquaintances. Acquaintances who will become friends, I hope. All right. So we're now entering Prospect Park. This is the Central Park of Brooklyn, basically. It was created by, or designed by the same two guys whose names I forget, but they created this one after seeing what was working with the design of Central Park and not working. So it's like an improvement upon that. And it has a more natural feel. You can go out into certain areas and it feels like you're nowhere near a city. I mean, you can't see any skyscrapers from here, so I prefer it to Central Park. But yeah, so take a look around. It's really beautiful once the leaves start changing, so I'll be sure to come back and capture some of that. But like, everybody's out here today because it's gorgeous. They have plenty of biking and walking lanes, and kids are out playing, so I've got to somehow find this place is huge. I've got to somehow find my my group. Alright, so I'll pick this up in a second. And now we have dogs. We have dogs, we have people too, but anyway. So here is the park, pre-fall, kind of on the long meadow, in the shade. Close up of the dog. There's cute dog. I am in love with this dog. This pretty dog. Look how pretty. Hey. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jack. Oh, you're on camera. Your nose now looks huge. Oh. Hi, you guys. So I'm trying something. I wonder if you can get a full view of what I'm wearing in the mirror if I aim the camera at the mirror, because I know if I turn it around, you're just going to get like pieces at a time. Or maybe that works. I can kind of see what I'm doing if I look in the mirror. So, yeah, isn't this cool? I guess it should be a bit brighter in here so you can really see what's going on. But this dress I've had for a while now. It's a favorite of mine. Gets a lot of attention when I wear it out. It's great for dancing, very comfortable. By Jawbreaker, and I've got a black petticoat and these these wedding gloves I got on Amazon for $1.99, and they shipped from overseas for free somehow, and they were too big when I got them, so when I was visiting my mom in April, she, I lost the picture. Am I still recording? She sewed them up for me, so they fit my tiny little baby wrists. And this necklace I got, I think this was from Phantasmagoria, so it must be a punk rave necklace. And that's it. We're going to Dances of Ice 9th birthday celebration at a place I've never been to. I'm a little skeptical, but that's what we're doing, and it's free admission, so not a huge risk, just, sacrificing a Saturday night if it's not as fun as I'm expecting. So, see you later.
Oh, nope, not later, but immediately. I decided that it was very important for me to give you the full effect of this beautiful dress. So here I am, spinning around over and over again, and I think that'll do it. That's all you need. Hey, everybody. So I'm not even sure where I am in this. I guess it's a vlog now. I recorded a few trips around the neighborhood and something else that I'll be kind of cementing together. And I'm wearing a beanie, which means the temperature has dropped in New York City below 70 degrees. In Florida, you see where I'm from, 70 degrees is like, it's brisk. That's when you can break out the winter coat that you won't really get to wear or really justify otherwise. I owned a couple of long wool coats because I thought they were so beautiful when I lived there, and I could only wear them really to the mall or some very air conditioned place where I was going to be indoors for a long period of time, like in January. So yeah, it's cold and I don't like it. And everyone's like, oh, I love this weather. Ooh, it's finally nice out. No, it's not. It's not. I know it'll be pretty for about 3 weeks in terms of like the colors of the leaves and everything once they start changing. But my God, you're going to be complaining for 6 months. 6 months of winter, essentially. Idiots. Do you never get it? You never get it. I mean, the fall is just, winter is breathing down your neck at that point. The nothing is coming to suck the life out of everything. It's closing in. So it's overcast and damp outside, and that's the other reason for the beanie, because I don't tolerate humidity well, but it's like that damp, windy, it like gets into your bones, kind of chilly. And I just got back from a work outing, where I was going to bring my camera. I'm glad I didn't. We toured some historic mansions. The oldest home in Manhattan, the Morris Jamel Mansion, which is situated high on this hill at 161st Street. So it has a great view, and George Washington's War Room is up there. So we have this fantastic lookout over Manhattan into Brooklyn, and on the other side too. So it's the elevation's great, but they were renovating the place, and it's like the whole downstairs. They had one room that was still intact with the furniture that they keep. I don't know if it was replica furniture or the original. Actually, I wasn't paying attention at that point. But anyway, Federalist style home. They're just redoing everything. So, this is our yearly summer outing. It turned into the early fall outing, and we get there and everything's being redone. But we also had some really good Ethiopian food at a place called Abyssinia. Not the best in the New York area. The best is at Bunna Cafe in East Williamsburg, which is a totally vegan Ethiopian place, and the ambiance there is perfect. It's like 5 stars on Yelp. If you're gonna have Ethiopian food around here, that's where you need to go. But Abyssinia was still good. It was, their Monsieur Watt, or however you say it, was quite good. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about before I go to the gym is BPAL. So I have ordered, not directly from the lab, but from a decantress, a master decantress, a bunch of Liliths that should be getting here by the end of the week. A bunch, actually, just a few, but I'll be talking about them. And I also got a few things from other people on the forum. It was a near to the top of the label bottle of Hoggle from the Labyrinth series, and this is even better than I expected it to be. And if you already own this, sorry for not telling you anything you didn't already know. The label is possibly too bright in here, but there's Hoggle on the front, and there's the Labyrinth. Well, I don't think this is doing you any good. So yes, this stuff is amazing. The notes. What are the notes? Let me go over here. Fermented pumpkin, brown leather, dust, tobacco leaf, and dark woods. That about sums it up, though. If you own Miskatonic University and Engard, which was another Lilith from last year, from the I think it was a fatherhood Lilith. I think it was a Lilith, not a weenie. Anyway, that's a tobacco, pirate rum, something else blend. And so this has that same tobacco scent with a bit of a bite. And it does, although it doesn't have cinnamon in it, cinnamon irritates a lot of people's skin. This irritates my skin. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't care. I'll just let my skin be irritated. It really doesn't bother my wrists, but it does bother my neck tremendously. It'll burn for a while, and I'll get dark pink streaks. So could be the tobacco leaf. I don't know, but so it has like a Miskatonic University, Engard, plus pumpkin. So I don't know how to account for the pumpkin. I've never bought one of their pumpkin scents because I feel like there's pumpkin in, or none of the like pumpkin 1, pumpkin 2, pumpkin 3, none of the strictly pumpkin scents. I do have the pumpkin cheese, I think it's the pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin cookie, I can't remember, it's from last year. And this isn't really that type of pumpkin, it's a more vegetal pumpkin, but after you have this on for a while, it fades to a very smoky scent. Yeah, it's a delicious, like pure smoke. So can't say enough good things about this stuff, and it lasts a very long time. Antikythera mechanism is possibly the longest lasting on me anyway. It's not quite that enduring, but fairly close. So, and it has a medium throw. So yeah, get your hands on some, and I'll come back and talk about some other BPAL, hopefully all good finds. I think they will be based on some preliminary, they're not preliminary, the first reviews I've seen of these have been really positive, so okay, see you very soon. Actually, I take back what I said. I'm not going to do any more BPAL reviews or first impressions or anything on this in this vlog because I would have to wait until Sunday, and it's already been like almost 2 weeks since I posted anything, I think a week and a half maybe, and this is getting rather long, and I know that I will talk on end about perfume impressions if I'm allowed, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm headed to an illustrated lecture on witches of America at the Morbid Anatomy Museum. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it wonderful to live so close to the Morbid Anatomy Museum? They have tons of lectures over there, and this is by, let's see, Alex Marr. So yeah. Oh, and I wanted to complain about something. All right, so there's a website that sells very nice gothic clothing called Dark and Closet, and their brands, or maybe it's them, I don't know, but they are all about the vanity sizing. I keep seeing things that I want, and I go and I look at the measurements, and I'm like, well, how can that be an extra small? I mean, we're talking huge differences. Like, their measurements for extra small would be a punk rave medium. I swear to God, or whatever's out there. I swear. I asked in particular about rib cage measurement, like mid rib cage, not bust, not waist, but in the middle, because that's very important. If you're small, you know what I'm talking about. You get a jacket or a coat, and you have to take all of this in, and there's like a huge mass of material. And with something that's very decorated and elaborate, you can't do that because you'll totally ruin the design on the back or wherever it is. It's too much. And then you get like these weird bat wing sleeves. And so anyway, it really pisses me off. I mean, we're talking about a 30 centimeter difference in my ribcage measurement, which would be 27, I believe, centimeters. So I'm sorry, wait, 27 inches. And the centimeter differential, it was like 66 versus 96. Anyway, it was outrageous. The waist and the bust were also too big, but this was like the most apparent indicator of vanity sizing, and I fucking hate it. I should be able to find clothes in my size. I mean, Marilyn Monroe's waist was smaller than mine, and people think she's curvy. It wasn't much smaller. It was a half an inch smaller, but still. Okay, so that's it. I've complained. I could complain more. I could especially complain about vanity sizing more than you'd want me to. So I'm going to stop and say good night to you. Good night to you. Or good day. Whatever time of day.